the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. In motion comes Lazard. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. This one caught just past the pylon. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Go! On the option, here's Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. This one from 54 yards out. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again here with Taylor. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Quick throw, taken in. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Nice play here by Adonai Mitchell, and Mike, it's so important to understand in today's NFL, and teams continue to get better and better at it. The notion that if you want to score points in the passing game, it has to be a direct correlation to your ability to generate explosive plays downfield. And with Mitchell, it's a big reason why the Colts targeted him in this past year's draft. He is explosive. He can get downfield. He adjusts and tracks the ball very well. And then ultimately, you're not always going to be open. So if that's tight coverage, can you go up and compete for the ball? He checks all those boxes, and he's going to be a big weapon in this Indianapolis Colts offense.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Richardson will give it to Taylor, and he'll get about 5. They go right back to Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Rodgers gets that one to the veteran Lazard. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Conklin goes in motion. It's first down, and it's Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Here's a 2nd and 6. Conklin goes in motion. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. That's Juju Brents in on the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In motion comes Lazard. He'll try to run for it with Hall. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
First down for Aaron. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Williams in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw is Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On play action, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Second down throw for Richardson. It's to the left side and taken in by Downs. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Colts first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Inside the 10, it is caught. He is in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10. In motion comes Lazard.
26. Back north. Look again.
Rodgers on 1st down. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
In motion comes Lazard.
Teammate, inside.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Pass caught right side by Conklin.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Catch is made. That is Williams. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Rodgers going to give this to Allen. Open space inside the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the give, this is Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll go play action. It's... Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Jets have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Inside. Check 30.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And the Jets are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On first down, it's Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in...
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Jermaine Johnson, the former 1st-round pick, in there to bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Hey, take 26.
In motion comes Lazard. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. Coming free is Conklin. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's caught over the middle. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Get 300. Get 300.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll try and run for it. And he will score again. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. Pickup of 46 yards. In motion comes Pittman. From the gun, Richardson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. It is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. In motion comes Pittman. On 4th down, Richardson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A carry here for Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. They'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.